I knew it was. Traveler. Told you. Good. Wow.
What do you think?
Jesus.
When Chandra first asked me to be her maid of honor, I immediately started crying, but they were happy tears. I've looked up to you my whole life, and I don't know how to say everything I want to, because we would be here all night. But I will say this. I always wanted to be like you, do the things you did, have the things you had. I was that annoying little sister, because I always wanted to tag along, and let's be honest, I still do. You showed me how to find a best friend, a partner, and a true love, all within one person. It brings me so much happiness you found someone who loves you as much as Snelly does. Before I knew you, before I ever heard of you, I prayed for you. I prayed one day Chandra would meet a man that sees her, the amazing woman she is, and would love her unconditionally. And that one day came when you walked into her life.
So happy you found Devin. I still remember you calling me to tell me about Colton's new friend he made at work and how cute he was. You guys make such a good pair. Devin, you're absolutely hilarious, to the point you can leave someone speechless with your witty comebacks.
Since we've been little, I've been very protective of Chandra, both my sisters. I'm always making sure they made the right choices, found the right people. You don't always get to call your best friend your brother-in-law, and it's a huge honor to be your best man here today.
People said to me jokingly that, how do you feel about losing a daughter? And I don't look at it that way. I look like I'm gaining a son. But I'm really, really proud of you guys. Love you.
Chandra and Devin are simply thrilled that you are all here to celebrate this day. They're appreciative of your presence and that you're celebrating in this beautiful, beautiful part of Kings County on this wonderful farm that has written your story so much over the years and now is writing both of your story. Couldn't be any more appropriate. The Bible says that a man will leave his father and his mother and he'll be joined to his wife and the two will become one flesh. And that's why we're here today. This is really God's idea in the beginning, that you will come together as man and woman, that you'll be joined together and make promises to each other, covenant to love each other, care for each other, protect each other until parted at death. And that's why we're here to celebrate the love between you two today. And I know this, that nothing is much easier than saying words. And nothing is much more challenging than living out those words and living out those promises every day of our lives. What you promise to each other here today will need to be renewed and redecided tomorrow, and Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and every day for the rest of your lives. That despite circumstances, and despite disagreements, and despite difficulties, and despite, that I will care for this person, and I will love this person as I do myself. I want to give to you two simple words. Jennifer might even remember these words from a few years ago. And they've studied marriages, and they've studied marriages that have lasted 50, 60 plus years. And they've asked those people, what's made your marriage successful? How do you build a marriage that goes the distance? How do you build a marriage that gets better with every passing month and year and decade? How do you do that? And they've come up with lots of different answers, but there's one answer that always seems to rise to the top, and it's a simple answer that many of you may have experienced. I think it's a simple answer that I can say is true in my marriage. I think it's an answer that probably your folks would say and your mom and dad would say too. And really, it's simply two words. How do you build a marriage that goes the distance? Two words. You build security. The most wonderful thing in the world is to be in a relationship, to be in a marriage where above all else we feel protected, we feel secure, we know we have each other's back come hell or high water, as they say. Will you, Devin, take Chandra to be your wife? Will you love and respect her? Will you be honest with her always? Will you stand by Chandra whatever may come? And will you make whatever adjustments are necessary so that you can genuinely share your life with Chandra?
I will.
And Chandra, will you take Devin to be your husband? Will you love and respect him? Will you be honest with Devin always? Will you stand by him whatever may come? And will you make whatever adjustments are necessary to genuinely share your life with Devin?
I will.
I'll be faithful to you
I'll be faithful to you
and honest with you.
and honest with you.
I'll respect and trust,
I'll respect and trust,
help and care for you.
help and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will always be ready to forgive,
I will always be ready to forgive,
and I will stand by you,
and I will stand by you,
whatever may come.
whatever may come.
Be faithful to you,
I'll be faithful to you
honest with you.
and honest with you.
I will respect and trust,
I will respect and trust,
help and care for you.
help and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will always be ready to forgive,
I will always be ready to forgive,
and I will stand by you,
and I will stand by you,
whatever may come.
whatever may come.
If you choose to do so, and I suspect you will.
Let me at her.
You may kiss your bride.
were going up north. We were meeting at Dad's barn at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was already there. Devin rolled in, rolled the window down, said, "Man, I gotta use the bathroom." He had never met my parents before, ever been to my parents' house, and I said, "Well, you don't get a lot of options." I don't know what to tell you, but go over to Mom and Dad's and go in the back door, and there's a bathroom right there. And make long story short, he was doing his thing, and Mom must have got up a little early that morning. And she walked in on Devin using the bathroom, and pants around his ankles, and cell phone in his hand. And that's how she met her future son-in-law. So.
So what you and Devin have is actually very rare. Like, you have a genuine love, and it's truly deep. I know that you guys will last forever, no doubt in my mind.